All right, thanks, Nikki. Now, did you know that because of high unemployment in this country, 1 in 5 children lives in a household that runs out of food? And because kids shouldn't have to wonder where their next meal is coming from, Community Plates is delivering. Community Plates co-founder Kevin Mullins joins us with the details this morning. And first, can you just tell us a little bit about Community Plates and what it's about?
Community Plates is a national nonprofit committing to ending American food insecurity through direct transfer food rescue. So that's a lot of stuff, which is just to say we leverage technology to connect our volunteers, our food runners, to opportunities to rescue food from where it might have been wasted and transfer it directly to where it can be best used, and that's namely to feed people that are in need.
And you called some of these families food insecure.
Right.
What exactly does that mean?
Someone who's food insecure is just someone who's unable to provide for themselves or their families the amount of food or the quality of food that's necessary for healthy living. So in New Mexico, for instance, that's about 1 in 7 people. Nationally, it's 50 million people, 300,000 approximately in New Mexico, 100,000 in Bernalillo County, 1 in 5 children under the age of 5 in Albuquerque. And so our mission is to try to get them as much food, and not just food, but as much good food as possible.
Oh, that is wonderful that you're doing that. Wow, so many people going hungry and going without food. And then when you think about the statistic that 25 and 40 to 40% of people throw away their food.
Right.
So where does the rescue food come from?
Well, we rescue food from restaurants and grocers and farmers markets and caterers. Food comes from a lot of different places. As you mentioned, about 25% of the food that's available to us goes to waste. And so we try to respond to any and all food rescue opportunities. Of course, we have to be concerned with food safety. We have to make sure that the food that we're transferring is safe and that people can consume it safely. But we'll respond to about any opportunity that we can to make sure we get as much food as we can.
Now, how do you deliver the food to the people in need?
So our food runners, which is our core volunteer, they use a web technology that we developed, a smartphone optimized app. We connect them to opportunities to go directly to places that have food that might go to waste. And they go pick it up directly and take it directly to soup kitchens or food pantries that are already doing a great job in this community of taking care of people in need.
And so then they're getting that extra food to go along with what they're...
And in the summer months especially, which is one reason we're making a push right now, the summer months especially are hard for these agencies. Their donations go down a little bit in the summer. So we're trying to get as much food to them in the summer, and then again right after Christmas in January, that's another difficult period. So especially during those times, but we're not just trying to get food, but as much good food as possible, nutritious foods, produce, things that can be really nutritional for people.
Right, and then when you think about the kids too, they're not going to get that typical meal at school either.
Right, and that food insecure population does suffer during the summer for that reason. The food program that they're eligible for at school, they don't have, and so these agencies become all that more important during the summer months.
Well, you're doing something to help us out. You're having a week-long food drive this week and a special event today at Monroe's off of Osuna Road. Can you tell us about that?
It's just a get-togethers. People have questions about what food rescue is. They might want to see the app. We can do a demo of the app for them to show them how simple it is. We want to make it simple for people to do good, and so they can come down to Monroe's at 7 o'clock on Osuna tonight, and I'll be there to meet with them and give them some instructions on how they can get involved.
Okay, sounds good. Now, what's the name of the app?
The app is communityplates.org/app. So it's just called the app. But if you go to communityplates.org, you can see a Get Involved link, and we'll get you connected to the app there.
Okay, and what's another way that people can be a part of what's happening with Community Plates?
The best way really, because we are so web-centered, we don't have an office. It's just people responding to the website. If they'll go to the website, www.communityplates.org, there's a Get Involved link, and we'll give them all the information they need. And come out tonight at 7 o'clock at Osuna, and we can give them Monroe's and Osuna. We can give them all the information they need. Okay,
that sounds perfect. And of course, here's some more information on the screen for you. Food Runner Drive now through Friday. The rundown tonight at 7 o'clock at Monroe's. So we definitely want to get some people out there. Now, what about on the other side of things? How can a family in need get in touch with you?
Well, as I mentioned, there's already great places all over Albuquerque that do a great job of taking care of people. So if they'd like to contact us, we can get them in contact with those agencies, soup kitchens and food pantries, especially a lot of food pantries in the area that already do a great job. We we don't feel the need to reinvent the wheel. We just want to get food to the places that are already doing a great job taking care of people.
Okay, and is so far so good this summer? Is everything going pretty well?
We're doing good. We have about 50 food runners right now. Our goal by the end of this year is to have 500 food runners in Albuquerque, and we'll need that in order to respond to the opportunities that we have.
Okay, well, hopefully we can get some people going there and get some people there tonight in Monroe's to get some more information on it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, are you having a midlife crisis? Our Book of the Month author will share a few coping skills next on New Mexico Style.